All right, guys, is being an employee at a landscape business or lawn care business, tree removal, home improvement, is that always a dead end? Is that always a waste of time? And the answer is it depends. It's not a very black and white, cut and dry scenario. It just depends on your boss and what kind of situation you're in, who you're working with, and it really can be. If it's somebody who is going to refuse to pay you more no matter what you do and doesn't let you work more. If you want to work weekends, you should be allowed to work weekends. All my guys are allowed to work weekends. Allowed, of course, you can work weekends. And if they're doing a really good job, they get a bonus or they get profit sharing. And I basically do profit sharing agreements where there's, you're going to get a high amount plus bonus each week if you hit the goals. But other companies will say, oh no, you're just stuck at 12 an hour forever. In that situation, yes, it can be a waste of time and a dead end. If you can get in with a company, now this is for employees, for people who love working at a landscape company, or, they love landscaping, but they don't want to own the business. A lot of people don't want to own a business. I mean, there have been situations with my business where I think, man, it'd be nice to be an employee here and not have to worry about the phones at night or the endless emails or all the people asking when we're going to take care of their project or if there's a problem, or taking care of the payroll for 23 employees and all of the risk. There's a lot of risk, all the risk and responsibilities that come with owning a business that, even when it's just you, there's still more risk. And so there's actually a lot of advantages to being an employee somewhere, as long as, if you have a really good performance and there's profit sharing and commissions and things like that in place, and the owner doesn't mind sharing the profits, and there is profit. You want to work for a company that has good profits. They're well known. They do a nice job, and they attract quality employees who want a quality job completed. That's something I always tell our clients is, at this point, I have employees who are so good that they're going to do an excellent job. It's going to be high quality. So I have no choice but to ask for a decent amount on our estimates, because we're going to do a high quality job and we guarantee all of our work. So if you're at a company like that, being an employee can be absolutely wonderful, and you can grow with the company and get into management positions and still make a good wage, and maybe have something on the side that you do to make even more. Maybe you have another business idea or something like that. But it can just really be a nice situation. And it can also be where, you get in with a boss that's just in a bad mood and mean every day for no reason at all and refuses to pay you more. Yes, of course you want to get out of those situations. And it is better to own your own business. If that's all, the only person you can work for is someone like that, then yes, it's better to own your own business. But if you can find a business where they truly care about you, they'll share the profits, they'll pay you as well as they can, they'll give you some time off, they're flexible. That's another thing. You want to get in with a company that's flexible when you need a day off here and there, or you have something come up with your kids, and the owner empathizes with that and understands it, and it's actually legitimate. You want to be in somewhere where there's flexibility, and that's something that I offer our employees too, is a lot of flexibility. And I mean, really, if you own a lawn care and landscape company or a home improvement company, you really don't have a choice. I mean, look at all these other companies now that let you work whenever you feel like it. I mean, Uber, DoorDash, Instacart, all these places. I mean, I haven't worked for all of them, but I'm pretty sure you can just turn on the app and work when you want. I don't think you have scheduled shifts. Correct me if I'm wrong. I did have an Uber account once, and that was cool. I mean, so yeah, I didn't work for the other two. I did Uber for like 2 weeks back in the day. I mean, that was like 5 or 6 years ago, but you could just push the button on the app, work when you want, turn it off when you don't want to work. I mean, so that's what we're up against as owners of lawn care companies. And if you do own a lawn care company, I hope you take these things into consideration of helping your guys out and giving them time off. I know there's the employees that just want to take endless amounts of time off and lots of excuses, whatever. But you know what I'm talking about, when it's actually legitimate, and when someone just needs some time off, or when, you're doing really well and the business is doing well, and giving $100 bonuses or a few hundred, or just some kind of profit sharing agreement with your guys, and letting them make some of their own decisions and having flexibility. At this point with my business, I'm mainly just giving out work orders. I'm not there at every turn to say every little tiny thing to do. I trust my crew leaders. I've been working with them for 3 years. I trust them. I'll send them the work order via text, or they could look in our Jobber account and they can see what needs to be done. I just ask them how they're doing throughout the day. Not even every day. They'll just let me know how everything's going. And we have certain systems set in place. And I can teach you about those systems and everything that's set in place. And the communication with the clients is exactly how it needs to be. But anyway, this is about employees, and are you going to be in a dead-end situation? And the answer is it depends on the lawn care and landscape company you're working for, or the home improvement business you're working for. If you're with one where it's not working out, I would try to go find another one in your city where it can work out, because being an employee is incredibly advantageous. I mean, you can just put in your 2 weeks and you're done. And some people don't even put in their damn 2 weeks. But you can be done. If you own a business with 20 employees or 23 employees or 10 employees even, and you have a bunch of contracts booked, it's harder to just walk away from the business if you have another opportunity, or you just want to do something else. In my situation, I would probably have to put in a 6 month to a year long notice, because I have so much work booked. I mean, we're booked probably 2-3 months out, and we have lawn care agreements for entire seasons. So it'd be hard for me to just say, you know what, I just want to go do something else. But if you're an employee, you can do that. You can put in your 2 weeks, go work somewhere else, no problem. So there is there is more freedom as an employee in some scenarios when you really think about it. I mean, if you're a business owner and you have a lot of employees and they run every aspect of the business for you to the point where you can go pursue another opportunity and you have tons of free time, then yes, there's more freedom in that scenario. However, we all know it can be difficult to have that level of freedom when you own a service-based business. It definitely happens as a company matures, but it can take several years in most scenarios. So yeah, as an employee, there is actually tons of advantages, and as long as your employer is taking care of you, truly cares about you, and you do a good job, as long as there's flexibility there, some profit sharing, and understanding, being an employee is not a bad thing when it comes to working for a lawn care, landscaping, tree removal, or home improvement business. And you might not have a choice. You might have to start your own. There might not be a company in your town that you can work for. And if that's the case, that's the case. I can help you with that. Or if you're an employee watching this video, I can help you become a better employee at your lawn care and landscape business, or help you do an assessment of what's your situation like, how is it going, what's your day-to-day look like. I can actually help you, and we can do an assessment to see if that's the right match for you. I can help you out with that. And if you're the owner of the business, I can help you do an assessment of, how's it going? How's your employee engagement? How is your flexibility? What are some things you can improve on as a boss and employer, and all of that good stuff? You can give me a call anytime or send a text message, 812-929-9463, or you can fill out the form, the Jobber form, at bloomingtonlandscape.com. In the comment section, just put looking for a free consultation from Anthony, and I'll be happy to give you a call and we can set something up. So again, Anthony with Anthony's Lawn Care and Landscaping, and thank you so much.